Hello everyone, today I want to talk about the new upcoming character Wriothesley and hopefully help you figure out if he fits your playstyle and team composition, so ultimately if this character is worth your wishes. This character is all about normal attacks, but they aren't too interesting, so let's move straight to the elemental skill. While it's active, it increases his own normal attack damage if Wriothesley is above 50% HP. And while he is above that threshold, his normal attacks drain some of his own HP. As for the burst skill, it's very strong at instant cryo burst damage, kind of like a cracked up version of John Yoon's burst skill. As for passives, the first one is a chance for extra ascension materials when crafting. The second one, when dropping below 60% HP, Wriothesley gets a free buffed up charge attack which also heals him for 30% of his own HP once every 5 seconds. Except for the heal, it's a little like Klee's passive. And the last one, while his elemental skill is active and Wriothesley's HP goes up or down, he will gain a stacking attack buff. Wriothesley kind of reminds me of Yoimiya, press the elemental skill and spam normal attacks for its duration, that's basically it. So if you like playing her, you probably won't have any problems with this character. You need to throw in the occasional charge attack every 5 seconds though. As for his burst skill, it's a multi-hit skill, which means not great for big melt damage, so you probably press it whenever. Except for Shenhe teams, in fact I think the hit count for these two characters is the exact same, so the synergy there is really nice, especially if you have C1 Shenhe, which would allow you to buff up his burst and afterwards go straight for the normal attack buff. I wouldn't be surprised if even an emblem or noblesse set Wriothesley build is possible in that case. The modifiers on his burst look pretty impressive. As for teams, he will probably occupy a very similar role as Ayaka does. The biggest synergies I can think of are Shenhe, we already talked about her, and Yelan, of course a great character for any main DPS doing normal attacks. This will obviously result in a freeze team like Wriothesley plus Yelan plus Zhongli or Bennett, and in the last slot Shenhe or Kazuha. If you actually go for some emblem set plus Shenhe shenanigans, you might as well add in Mona for the really big one-shots. But aside from freeze, you might also want to look into melt teams with Zhangling instead, like Wriothesley plus Zhangling plus Bennett, and in the last slot Sucrose, Shenhe, Kazuha, or even Zhongli again. And lastly, for some more creative teams that focus more on throwing punches with a lot of normal attack damage, you can go for something like Jingzhou, Yunjin, and Constellation for Layla as a budget freeze team. Also one of those sub-DPS Ayatas would do wonders instead of Jingzhou, and maybe you have a Constellation 2 Gene for some attack speed and the Viridescent set. As for the build, it's going to be your standard attack scaling build. Again, his deadline will probably look very similar to Ayaka's or Garnius. The unfortunate thing is, he won't have the Gladiator set available as a solid starting option until you eventually get your new Marais-Chaussee Hunter set. Until then, probably the Shimenawa's Reminiscence set is going to be okay unless you found the Vermilion After and the Echoes of an Offering domain. Both of those sets seem pretty good as well. For the weapon, to keep it simple, you can't go too wrong with the Witsith. Alright, we made it to the end. I hope this was somewhat helpful to figure out if this character appeals to you. I will get Wriothesley and try him out, so stay tuned for that. Until then, have fun and bye bye.